Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and I want to cover a topic here that is going to be helpful for people not just in fitness endeavors or fitness goals, but pretty much any goal you will ever encounter in life that's going to be a long-term process, something that could take you months or years or even decades to achieve. And because you're always going to have naysayers, it doesn't matter whether it's people on the internet or your friends, your family, other people, maybe people who are being more successful than you at whatever your endeavor happens to be. But the thing that you need to remember is that if you are making progress daily, monthly, and you can look back over those days and months and see the progress that you've made towards your goal, towards your long-term goals, whatever it happens to be, then you need to basically tell those other people to screw off, the people who are being critical, because they've never walked a mile in your shoes. And I'm a perfect example of that. I mean, if you guys look at my progression of stuff on the internet here, I came back from a long-term disability. I spent a year in bed sick. I spent over 3 years being unable to train medically, had depression and other stuff, all related to that because my life took a turn for the worst in so many ways, and not the least of which being stuck in bed sick for 10 months straight. So I made a comeback, and over the course of YouTube, you always get people who come in here and they'll say, oh, you're making slow progress, you're making no progress. Even when I hit a 500-pound raw squat, people were still saying I was making no progress. And today, at 39, 3 years into that journey on the internet of actually putting myself out there, I am now the biggest, the leanest, and quite possibly the strongest I've ever been since I've come back on the internet. I'm going to turn 40 this year. And you know what? When I turn 40, I'm going to be able to look back at that and realize that I'm not only bigger, leaner, and stronger, dramatically more so than I was at 35 5 years ago as an old man, pretty much by many people's standards at 40, but I'm going to be happier and have a more fulfilled life than I did back then. So not just silly goals in the gym, because at the end of the day, guys, weightlifting is just lifting weights. It's not that big of a deal. Anyone whose entire life revolves around that as their only goal, unless they're winning gold medals in the Olympics or making a six-figure income off of it, is basically a loser. I know it's something that a lot of us like to do, but if your whole life revolves around it and it's not something that you've been that successful at, it's really kind of just a hobby. And to have that much of an obsession with a hobby is really not living a full life by most people's standards. So they could be doing so much more. But the thing is, my overall life will be better, and I will have progressed at all of those goals, and I'm continuing to progress at all of those goals day by day, month by month. Some people see it, some people don't, and you know what? It doesn't matter because I see it. Things like weightlifting and training like that, outside of a professional endeavor, is about your own personal progression, reaching your own personal goals, your personal betterment, and as long as you can see yourself making consistent progress day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, that's what matters. It doesn't matter what the people around you think. It doesn't matter what people on the internet think. It matters do you see your progress forward? And if you are making progress slowly but surely, day after day towards your goal, and that goal is slowly getting closer in sight, no matter how far away it still is, you are getting closer to that goal, then that is a mark of success. And again, other people haven't walked in your shoes. They're judging oftentimes from an outside perspective. They don't know what your struggles are. They don't know what your innate abilities are. They don't know what roadblocks have gotten in the way. And if you have had roadblocks and things and maybe don't have the gifts and didn't have the start that they had in life towards whatever that goal is, and they see you progressing slower, it's easier for those people to step back and make fun of it. But they haven't had to deal with what you have. And if you know that you are making progress, then it doesn't matter what other people think. You do you, and you just keep moving forward. And if you just keep moving forward towards the success of your goals, you are a winner. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.